Hello and good afternoon, everyone. And yes, I said afternoon because today we are back in the toy barn. My name's Darren. As everybody knows, my wife Kathy is right over there.
Hey, folks.
And she's rip-roaring ready to go. Now, guys, we want to go ahead and do a preemptive apology. We are doing, as you guys know, during the holiday season, a little bit of difference here. We've got a lot of items that we've had to ship out the other day and two or so that we're not going to be able to mention as of today because there's just too many to go on about. But we are still selling on eBay, Mercari, Madcap Toys Plus, and Poshmark. And Kathy, any other announcement I need to do right now that you're aware of?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that she's aware of. All right, but I'm going to tell you today we have sold on which sites. Do you know?
All of them.
All the sites again. So it's, again, Madcap Toys main store, Madcap Toys Plus, Mercari, and Poshmark. We've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that I'm counting as of right now that we're going on this Sunday that we're going to be shipping out for Monday morning. So when you see this video, I think they're going to be seeing it on Monday, correct? Because we are up to date, guys. We've been very, very busy. We really appreciate it. Don't want to take and waste your time today, but we appreciate your comments that you've been giving it. And also, have you guys been seeing a little bit of an uptick in your sales? We have, pretty much. We've seen an uptick on eBay, Madcap Toys Plus, which is also an eBay store. We've been seeing a pretty good little uptick on Mercari as of late. I'm not going to say we're knocking out home run style, but we've been hitting some singles. We've been doing a little bit of Pete Rose there. And we've also taken and seen Poshmark there, a little bit like that. But guys, we'll take it where we can get it, right? Okay, Kath, I'm going to turn it to you, babe.
Fantastic. Hey folks, Kathy here, Madcap Toys. You are back in the toy barn. I hope you're doing fantastic already on a Monday evening. I just got back from a beautiful, wonderful church Christmas concert that my two granddaughters were in. And so just got back from that. It was just wonderful. So went out to eat with them after that. It was a really wonderful time. And so I'm probably not all where I need to be here, but I really enjoyed myself. But if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, make sure you hit that bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know in comments. You know we love them, so just keep them coming. Have you guys already got, now usually it's once a year, Darren. We usually get at least one person, sometimes two, maybe three. But we've already received one person so far that added a buyer's note on a sale and said, can you please make sure that you can have it here by Christmas because it's the only thing my grandson wanted for Christmas. So I'm like, ah. Now I know technically, you know, because we're on the same page, you know, with the calendar. If I ship it on the 16th and it's priority mail, which has been selected, right, on a normal time, it would arrive by the end of the week, right? But because of the postal service doing a lot of crazy, it's killing me. So I don't know for sure because a lot of the priority mail that I have shipped are still showing in transit or arriving late, still coming in transit. I had a priority mail item that so far it's taken 11 days to get only from a couple states away. So I hope and pray that it does make it by next Wednesday. But once it leaves our hands, it's in the post office's hands. There's not much you can do.
Well, priority don't really mean anything anymore.
It really doesn't.
It used to several years ago when we started this. It did. Yeah. If you sent a regular item out, because you had like first class mail, you had various other little crawlers that you could do out, right?
Right.
And you had priority. And
right, priority
was basic, at worst it'd be 3 to 5.
Right.
Nowadays, well, it's not any better than Ground Advantage.
Right.
You know, so, right, and honestly, what's sad is I'll have envelope letters get places quicker than
eBay standard envelope sometimes. Yeah, so just because it's priority mail, it doesn't guarantee that it's going to be read out. And when they purchased this, it was after our noon on a Saturday. Okay, right, so If they had done it that night, maybe it would have a little tiny ghost of a chance getting it out. But again, they got it on our noon, which was probably their 9, 10 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday.
Well, if people
There's
really
nothing
want to
that we can do
know,
about that.
depending on where you're living in the country, frankly, after, like you said, on Saturday, because the way the country's time zones is set up,
right?
Don't count on you getting squat out on Saturday if you purchase on Saturday.
It's the truth.
Because you don't know if somebody's buying from you, you know, on the East Coast and it's past your time. They're buying from you way out west, Pacific Island time, whatever the case may be. But I mean, pretty much Saturday's worthless anyway. I don't know if our post office stays open till 12:30 now or not. Do you know?
I think it's 12 or 12:30.
Yeah, I can't remember if they wrote it back or not.
Yeah.
I know that when I was down talking to them a few days ago, they said they've had a little bit of a change up down there. Like, you know, they go through people like crap through a goose down there a lot.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, and I mean, so you just don't know. But the USPS whole shipping thing, if you want something, you need to buy it, you know, pretty early on Friday to make sure we can get it out, or whoever it is can get it out on Saturday, depending on their shipping schedule. But if you buy on Saturday, guys, the odds of it getting out before Monday is sort of slim to none.
Pretty slim, because I stay up usually all night till after midnight, every night, to do what we got to do, Madcap Toys. So once I clocked in after this Christmas concert, I'm in until midnight, because we you know, we did the YouTube video, go in and pack these things, wrap them, get them ready, and then the labels. So it's going upstairs, doing the labels, getting back downstairs. But then I'm also back on the computer, sending offers, and sometimes even listing. I don't know if listing will be tonight. Which I have done
all day long. If somebody sent and had made, you know, a statement or asked a question, we tried to answer it on the various sites we do. I've answered all those today. I sent out offers on the main store. I haven't looked at Madcap Toys Plus yet.
Sure.
I sent out, I think it was an offer or two on Mercari. I didn't do anything on Posh as of yet, but we've been busy today. Yes.
That's wonderful. But yeah, so we try to keeping up. So it's a little bit here and there. And one good news, I listed some media last night, and it wasn't an hour or two later, one piece of media that we're going to shout out about sold.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you've been
I
doing that lately.
was happy about that. Yeah. Thrilled, because we didn't even get it out to the toy barn yet. I just grabbed it from one part of the shipping area to the other part, and there we go. It was ready to go. So I was super excited about that. So let's get started, shall we? We got everything through here. Let's go to, we'll go on to this side. Let's go to Madcap Toys Plus. Madcap Toys Plus has been on fire, okay?
Yeah, it has.
We haven't had any 0 days. So right now in this video, I'm going to share one item with you, but again, it has had some, like I said, honorable mentions that did go out. So I'm not going to list all of those right now,
I'm going to interrupt real quick. Today, so far on the main store, we've been sort of slow.
Okay.
And we're looking at, what time are we at right now, according to your clock? I don't have mine with me.
3:31.
Okay, so it's been sort of slowish to dead right now, which is odd because we're not used to that. Now, Mercari likewise has been slow to dead. So today, I don't know if people's working on it, people's taking a breather, because we are towards the, you know, getting towards a couple weeks away from the day. But it's not been real good. But usually at night for us on Sundays, it picks up big time.
So Madcap Toys Plus, after you saw your the Friday video, so between Friday night to Saturday, I had 6 more items on Madcap Toys Plus sell. So it is already out the door. It happened Saturday at noon.
Yeah.
So when I say that Madcap Toys Plus only has 1 item, it's because we had all that 6 out go on Saturday, so we had this one ready for Monday.
Right.
So
and it's basically really just we're trying to rush things and get it out to people for the holidays, because we've got a lot of people saying, hey, can you please try to do all you can.
And then we're trying to do all we can. And even if there's some that are just sitting there without any major scans, we have been trying to do text updates and everything. So the post office gets a little pitchfork behind them saying, hey, we need to get this pushed through. Enough
people
with the
do deserve their product.
7 to 11 days. We still to this day have 2 orders that we purchased for us still out there, and we ordered in November. So
now, how are my Amazon orders coming that I purchased?
They said it's going to be anywhere arrived. Thank you, I appreciate that. Even though, right?
Oh, come on.
All right. So they are telling me, and they don't have me a tracking yet, which makes me aggravated because they've had almost 3 weeks to give a tracking.
Yeah, I agree.
But they say it's going to either arrive either tomorrow, as early as tomorrow, which there's no tracking to show it, or all the way till the 26th, which is the day after Christmas.
Right.
I'm hoping it's not the latter. I'm hoping they get it before. I've seen them do their magic, so to speak.
It sort of defeats the purpose when they're setting it in there when I order things to say, hey, order it now, you can get it by Christmas, and then they're saying, hey, you might not.
Kohl's, like I've mentioned before, Kohl's, I did an order on Black Friday for my son, about 4 or 5 items. I received the 4 items, but the other one was 1 item. They separated it from the rest of it. And I still don't have tracking yet, but supposedly I'm supposed to get it before the end of the month. We'll hope. And this is Kohl's we're talking about.
Yeah. And we're talking, I'm just going to say major chain.
Correct.
You know, I mean,
so if you have children and grandchildren, I stress this heavily, because I don't think this is going to be a cure unless something crazy happens with the postal service. If you have kids and grandkids, and this is what I did, get their stuff early. Like, I started getting theirs like late September, early October, so there is none of that, right? And my sons, I made sure that most of it was all in. That way there is none of the worry and scurry.
Does any of our daughter-in-laws got anything out in Riverland?
I don't think so, but everything that I purchased for all the kids and grandkids, they're here pretty much.
Well,
anything that I gotta go quickly to the store to get, I can get. They're just random. So the only one that's probably gonna have to worry a little bit about a late Christmas is this girl. But I can deal with it, guys.
I ordered early for that.
I got big shoulders.
You know I did.
I got big shoulders. It'll be fine. So, and then my oldest son with a jacket. So let's hope. But like we said, we ordered it way back in November. So
he's rich anyway.
Not this son. This is our oldest son.
Well, he thinks he is.
He thinks he is. All right. So Madcap Toys Plus Media bought it at a yard sale. In heat by the Romantics. Remember those folks back in. They got this one out in 1993, but I think they had an 80s CD as well.
Yeah.
This one's going out to Gary. Hey, Gary, thank you so much. And he purchased it with a 20% off coupon for Madcap Toys Plus. Had a little coupon this month. And it sold for $15.99 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot, going out to you in the AM padded bubble mailer via media mail. Hopefully it gets to you before Christmas. We hope.
Oh, Adam was bragging to me the other day online that he's going to get Civilization 7 before me, and I said, well, probably a few days, because I'll just get it on my birthday. So,
there we go. So Daren has the best of both worlds. He has a birthday and Christmas and a birthday.
Well, not really, because nobody hardly celebrates what I do. I mean, at best, I get Caitlin coming over here with a cake and we share.
Right. Well, I think you're going to be okay this Christmas. All right. So Mercari, we do have one. Daren's still looking for one. Have you guys been experiencing... And this is what I've experienced in the last 24 to 48 hours, where I had sold an item and knew I sold it. And this is just this last week. Remember the fire truck playset, Chelsea fire truck playset? If you haven't watched that video, go back a couple videos and watch it. And I took it off the same day. And actually, it was sold on Mercari. So there was no excuse.
Yep.
And I took it off. And then yesterday, I'm just relaxing in my little Christmas PJs with a cup of hot cocoa. And I look and it says, such and such liked Chelsea fire truck place. And I said, no.
How can they like things that's not on?
No.
Yeah.
So I clicked it and it popped up. And there it was again.
Sounds like usabid.com.
And so I deleted it. And then this morning I woke up before I got ready, and it said it was another notification, such and such like Chelsea fire truck, place it. I said, there's no way. So I clicked it, and it said it didn't exist. The listing didn't exist. So I knew I wasn't seeing things.
Well, because of what's been going on Mercari, guys, we have updated our policy as of yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
No more will we accept offers because Mercari is
Seems
unreliable. People are liking things somehow, somewhere, some way that's already been sold, and then they're making offers, and then Mercari, being the site that they're not, they should have that where it's totally removed.
Right, unless I'm in the middle of a policy with a client during my day job or what have you. When it sells, I'm usually right on it if we cross-listed anything in the past to remove it. Now, Daren and I, and we've said this a while ago, now that we have 2 eBay stores, we are not cross-listing anymore.
Period.
So we know with the newer stuff, like with the romantic CD, I knew that didn't get cross-listed.
And eventually it will all be non-cross-listed. But I mean, to be honest with you, when we've had so much of it as of the last, couple of weeks it's been.
Mm-hmm.
If an item is sold on a site, it should be totally removed and not seen on that site, period. I don't care if somebody liked it, and I've got some items that's got 30, 40 likers on it. If that item has been sold, that item should be dissolved and removed from the site. It shouldn't even been seen on the site.
Exactly.
Where anybody could ever like the item, and then even to add insult to injury, they should not be able to send an offer on an item that has been sold.
I agree with you.
Because the bigger stores like us, sometimes we do have a little bit of kerfluffle because we're trusting the site has an inventory control like we have, but sometimes you do get caught.
That's true.
So we're getting where we no longer accept offers on Mercari unless we verify we have it in the store. So the quick offer acceptance no longer will be on Madcap Toys. We have to just do it for our own protection.
We just have to, because we don't want that cancellation rate to keep increasing when it wasn't our fault.
Yeah. I mean, we used to be 1%. We're up to 3%. We're not going to keep that up.
And also too, and the only thing that would be maybe an exception to the rule is if
it's a recent list.
No. If it's a third, like I have a sweater I sold. We'll talk about in a minute.
Oh, you mean that?
I have 36 sweaters. I sold one on eBay. We'll talk about it in a little bit, and I'm down to 35. In essence, I'd put. You can't do a quantity listing on Mercari anyway, so I may put one on, and then just note to self as inventory rolls down, then eventually remove it before we run out.
But even before that, you'd have to check that we have the sweater, the size, the etc.
Right. In this case, I have all one size, so before I know that if I'm down to 5, I'll probably take it off Mercari beforehand.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, but. Anywho, but we did sell this one. I figured, and I knew this one was listed on Mercari. Someone asked for an offer, and I already knew it was here, so we took advantage of it. Yes, it was on the Daren shelf. Daren shelf too, and we do have another one of these, but the tires are different, and it's a different style. So this is a Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Dueling Doubles Total Terror Splatter Time. And again, this was found on the Daren shelf, and this order is going to be shipped UPS, awesome. So that, Mercari, we always have a UPS order once in a while. And this is going out to the 4 Bugs. Thank you so much. The 4 Bugs. And this item sold for $14 plus shipping.
Awesome.
Very good.
Awesome.
Going out to you Bugs in the AM. So hopefully you won't get bugged and it'll arrive quickly and safely. For sure. Alright, so that ends on Mercari for the moment, but we're not done. We're going to switch on over to Poshmark. Okay, I made a mistake. So Poshmark is where I sold the sweater, not eBay. Sorry. Had eBay on the brain for just a minute there. But, we did sell this one. Again, I have 36 of these in same size. Color. Now I'm down to 35 once this leaves the toy barn, the toy estate here. So, this is from Knox Rose. This came from a Target pallet. Brand new with tags. Knox Rose women's plus size crew neck pointel sweater. It's a pointel. I didn't know what pointel was. I even actually looked it up at one time, but really, really neat. Very pretty. Cherry red, great to wear like today at a Christmas, concert thing. Size 2X, this one's going out to Nicole. Hi, Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole. And this lovely sweater sold for $15 with free ship.
Awesome.
Very, very good. Going out to you in the AM. Still made my money back. Plus, guys, over 100%.
Now,
very happy.
You said that was on Posh. How are you doing on the free shipping on Posh?
Beautiful.
I mean, I know you're running free shipping
the great
pushes
thing,
on Posh and Madcap
The great thing about Posh is it's always a flat rate up to 5 pounds of $7.97. It does not move.
Okay.
So I know if I price something, the great thing about Posh, if someone sends me an offer, I look and it will tell you on the offer, okay, this is what you're going to make after everything. And you look at it and go, that's not good enough, or that is good enough. Most of the time it's good enough.
Right.
I know more. I know with my clothing, I know how to move. Toys is a different ball game. But clothing, I've got it down.
Basically, the problem is two-dimensional.
Correct.
Basically, if it's got two.
And I have sold toys recently on Poshmark, and it worked wonderfully.
Right.
Got our money back, profit, all that. But clothing, I know how to do it, and so that's how I know how free ship can work. Right. With eBay and all of the other, like I said, shipping can go up, 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 up. If you have it on for longer than 3 to 6 months, you might think it's okay till it sells. Then you might be either really, really low on profit after your money's back, or no profit at all. So you really gotta look at it to make sure that you are not losing out in any wise. So that was all on Poshmark, but again, we sold 3 items on Saturday with Poshmark, so they had to go out.
Yep.
Then Daren, the eBay, the Godfather, lit it up after Saturday morning while we were shipping.
You, buddy. You can do it tonight. Come on, baby.
I'm thinking you're talking about
your
eBay
to my
store.
Talking to the store.
Talking about his eBay store. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
got money
7,
riding on you.
7 items on. Hopefully not a lot. The eBay, the Godfather store, and some of it's just uber cool. I had fun with it. I had fun finding it, and I had fun getting it ready, and I'll be having fun packing it. This was one of them. It was on the DCM shelf, and Daren's got right above his head. Well, yeah, of course, it's a sellout. We only had one.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, good.
Okay. So it was on the DCM shelf, and Daren's got a big space above his head. He said, don't worry about it, because, right after the New Year, we are going to reorganize. And we keep saying this all the time, but we mean it. Where we're going to get some stuff out of here into our other storage area to get it filled up where there's holes and shelves, right, resellers? And then we're going to make sure we see what space we have after we organize in here, so that way we can have maybe all of the media on one shelf. We hope so. And then if it expands, it expands. All right, so this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014 High Flying Blimp. This was found again on the DCM shelf, which stands for DC Marvel. And Kelda, that's a beautiful name, took advantage of the 29% off coupon, and it sold for $59.98 plus ship. Very, very beautiful. I love the box. I mean, this would be fun to have under the Christmas tree, right? A beautiful, beautiful gift.
I originally remember selling one of the vintage style of that years ago. I think you remember that. We got a good payday out of that.
It was a bigger one.
I had a couple of those size that's been selling through the years.
And the box had a little issue at the time. That was a bigger one.
It was.
This one was really pretty. All right, and I am selling clothing. Target palette. It sells. This is from the Black Panther series, the movie. Mm-hmm. And Daren's going to ask, I have 5 more of these shirts in the same size.
But that's a really nice looking shirt.
5 more of these shirts in the same size. So it did move a little room in our storage. And some of these shirts I've got hung up. So it was easy just to walk over, grab, make sure I've got the right size, and move on. Women's Marvel Black Panther, Nicholas Smith, graphic cropped t-shirt. Erica took advantage of the 29% off coupon. Enjoy this, Erica. And it sold for $6.99 plus ship.
That is a sharp shirt.
It's a very, very nice shirt. Yes. And with tag. So going out to you in the A.
Well, the colors just, I don't know, they stand out
pop,
to me.
Don't they pop?
Yeah, they do. It's the way I guess to me, because my eyes, many people may know or may not, I'm colorblind. But to me, what I can see there, the reddish, to me it looks reddish. it stands out, and then there's just enough black, and then you have those eyes that look like a white.
Maybe I should put it up here.
It just pops to me.
I'll put it right there. Probably where it was anyway. All right, and then in our storage area on the Adam shelf, Daren was like, "Oh, I hope you have this one. I thought we may have sold it. We did sell it, but not when he thought." The DC Direct new Blackest Night series 8 Orange Lantern Lex Luthor, very lovely.
Very nice.
Sold on Adam 4. Sold with a 29% off coupon going out to Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Thank you so much. And it sold for $38.98 plus ship.
Nice, very nice looking figure. I'm telling you, if you're a figure collector, especially if you leave it mint in box, now I'm assuming they won't.
I don't know, they might.
Well, if you're a collector, that figure is nice.
I know I've said this in the past, in past videos. I kind of still mean it, but I kind of don't mean it. Kind of mean it. I miss the Amazon mystery boxes a little bit.
I miss them
a little bit. But man, if you get some that are copyrighted, or if you have some stuff that just doesn't move, it can be ugh.
It can be a drag, but
these were not one of these.
Hits.
These were not one of these. I've started selling these quite a bit. I think I got at 10 or 12 at the time. I'm down to 9 of these. But this is a great stocking stuffer for a little girl. Shining Diamond Bling Bling Jewel Machine and Refill Set. So you can bling your hair, your purse, your shoes. Whatever little girls want to bling, they can bling it. Very, very easy to put the little bling things in. Load it, click it, shine it. It looks like a little Viewmaster disc, kind of, sort of, in a sort of way. You put it in the little gun and start blinging away. So very fun. And Dominic thought so. They took advantage of the 29% off coupon. Again, we have 9 of these available still. And it sold for $17.99.
That's awesome.
Again, paid $2.50, $3 per set. So $17.99.
It's not we can't get the Amazon boxes. They've not been getting ordered by the person that's currently running the building or the business.
All right. So I don't want Daren to say anything about this, right? He can't say anything, but I want you guys to do a little homework. Don't tell him, okay?
All right.
This particular figure, what movie was it on? Don't say it. I want you to put it in the comment section below. All right? So you tell me what the Christmas movie was. I'll give you that hint. What Christmas movie?
Well, here's a better question. Who starred in it?
We'll do that. So you can tell me not only what movie this was in, but also one of the main characters.
And if nobody answers it, I'm going to answer it.
Then Daren will answer it on a later video. But I want you guys to do that homework for me. I'd love it. All right, this came, and I'm not going to read the whole thing because if I did, it'd give the movie away. But Funko Talking Turbo Man with lights and sounds. This was found on the Olivia shelf. It's also sold with an extra 29% off coupon going out to Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Thank you so much.
That's actually a great deal for that toy.
And this sold for $74.99 plus ship. Very, very beautiful. Going out to you.
I mean, you're talking almost... I'm just rounding, guys. Please forgive me because it's off a little bit, but about $100, right?
It's amazing.
So counting the discount.
It's amazing.
I mean, so you're looking. That is an awesome find. If you keep that mint, you're going to have some money later on.
True.
But if you open it up, your kid enjoys it. They have fun and knock it out.
Right. This came from the summer buy of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles / figures, accessories, etc. I think we even got a Skeletor. I don't even know what it's called, the castle or something like that.
Yeah.
This is from 2012. 2012 Viacom Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Evil Shredder action figure 5-inch. Michael took advantage of the 29% off coupon, and this sold for $15.98 plus ship. I think this is one of the more I'm thinking more rarer ones, kind of. A little bit. I
don't know if I'd go that far. I'd say semi. Best. But are you talking Castle Grayskull?
I think I am. You mean the castle that we got? Yeah. Yeah. We haven't listed that yet. We need to, but that's one of the death pile items we need to do. So that's going out to you, Michael, in the AM. And lastly, this has been with us for quite a long time, so I'm very glad it's moving out to getting a home here. From the Minions movie, Inku's Color and Glow Minions plush Bob was found on the Justin shelf. And it's going out to Gary. Hi, Gary. Thank you so much. And it's sold for $14.19 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. So just a little teeny tiny discount, maybe 10% or so, but was getting it out there. So very, very thankful that this Minions fella is going out in the AM. It was about time. It's been here for quite a while.
And don't forget, guys, the 29% off is at Madcap Toys Plus. Madcap Toys. Madcap Toys Plus has a 20% discount.
That's right, yes.
Now, Madcap Toys discount, which is the 29% discount, is good till December 31st.
That's right.
Up to about 11:59 p.m.
Pretty much.
You know,
because it would be Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, Pacific, it's going to click over. Because I think it's set, if it works right, even if it don't, I'm not going to lose any sleep. But it should slip over to our time at 12 a.m. it goes back to.
So let's hope everyone and you and your family have a wonderful Christmas where you get each and everything that you truly wanted. But if you do receive some gift cards or get a return and get a little left over, but you're wanting to look for that collectible, you can come over here because we will be, so to speak, as best as we can on call during that time, looking at orders and getting them prepared for the AM after Christmas. So
well, now also there's a note with Mercari and Poshmark for our stores. Mercari, we will probably not be going down too much on some of our prices. They will be heading upward starting January 6th.
As we know.
Because we're going to have to reevaluate the prices due to their fee structure change up yet again. Yeah, now, Poshmark, if you send an offer to Kathy, she's going to have to decide if we can swing it or not on that.
Right, exactly. So we did talk about a few videos ago about the Mercari going up. So we did discuss that. So yeah, so we're going to have to do some adjusting and look throughs hopefully. But yeah, you have over 8,508 listings on there. That's harder to do. But we're going to have to get it done and get it shaped up. So that way we aren't surprised because, again, like Daren said, if you get a 10% off of what you sold it for and then 10% gets hit with the shipping as well, that's a bigger, more chunk than what it was.
Not just that. Let's say something sells just hypothetical $20. Well, if you're selling it for $20 and somebody says, well, you take 16, well, your numbers are totally reconfigured now.
Right. And
you're still going to get charged more. So you got to make sure that you're still making the
well
money
also too, if you sold a $1 comic and it takes $4.99 to ship it, you think, well, yeah, they're only going to take 10 cents off $1. Yeah, but they're also going to take 49 cents. It comes to 59 cents. So out of that $1, you're lucky to get about 40 cents. And you know you didn't pay 40 cents.
To be honest,
you paid more than that. You paid $1.
You're not really getting charged a 10% fee by the time the nickel and dime everything.
It's really not. So we're going to try to up those to at least $2.99 to get the.
And let me ask you a question. What do you think of the buyer protection thing? I mean, you know, I feel it's a joke, but
buyer protection, as in
from Mercari, where they're going to charge the sellers or the buyers.
The buyers.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan
I don't like the fact of that.
I think it's a joke.
I don't.
Because my experience with them, they've not been very good about keeping a lot of things taken care of.
It's true. I don't think they should have hit the buyers because they're coming to get a bargain. You know what I mean? Oh. Yeah, that's just me though. But anyway, that's basically all we had today. Like I said, I'm so sorry that we weren't able to do the honorable mentions, but being Christmas time, we wanted to push out, and thank goodness we did, because if we hadn't shipped those 15 to 20 items on Saturday, it would have added to this pile, which would have been a
you'd almost been at 30. So, we're not there yet, but we'd almost been close.
So it's a good thing, because we had more smaller items on Saturday, and these are going to tend to be a little more bigger. So it was a good thing.
All right, good deal.
All right, so I don't have anything else to say. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I think we're good today, Angel.
We are good today. I'm going to get these packed up, guys, and stacked up and off to the AM. But you have been fantastic, and until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.